Paper is a wonderful material. Since its invention, paper has been a vehicle for education and an essential tool for communicating our thoughts, ideas, dreams, and beliefs. Paper is associated with images of education, access to written information, and a better quality of life. Yet there are many problems caused by the way we consume and produce paper. Let's take this issue step by step. World consumption of paper has exploded over the past 50 years. Since the early 1960s, world paper consumption has increased fivefold, to the point where today we consume more than 1 million tons of paper each and every day. This enormous increase in world paper consumption does not mean that more paper is available to more people. What it does reflect is an unequal distribution and wasteful practices. As we take a look at some specific examples from today's world, comparing present-day per capita consumption against that of the world average, an unjust world passes in front of our eyes. Wasteful paper consumption is growing at an alarming rate, while for the majority of the world's population, paper is a scarce luxury. Income countries consume on average 57 times more paper than low-income countries. That is to say, the poorest 2.5 billion people have 57 times less paper available than the average European or North American person. People believe that high paper consumption rates are a result of higher literacy rates and reading more books. But is this claim true? Taking a closer look, it becomes clear that this is obviously not true. What is obvious is that high paper consumption is directly correlated with wasteful consumption practices. Only 1/3 of paper production is used for writing and printing. Most of it is used for advertising. The US Postal Service sends out 20 billion product catalogs annually. That is a little over 3 catalogs for every man, woman, and child in the world. In addition, it sends over 90 billion unrequested junk mail items each year. Almost half of all paper produced is used for packaging. The global packaging industry is worth over $400 billion and has a projected annual growth rate of 3.5%. Paper makes up almost half of all materials used in packaging. To increase their profits even further, companies are constantly looking for new ways of using paper, for milk cartons, food packaging, kitchen towels, cardboard furniture, coffee cups, and so on. But where does all this paper come from? Throughout history, paper has been produced from various vegetable fibers, but today wood has become the dominant primary material for producing paper. This has meant the disappearance of a diversity of raw materials and technological processes previously in use. The pulp and paper industry. This industry is among the world's largest generators of air and water pollutants, waste products, and the gases that cause climate change. It is also one of the largest users of raw materials, ranking first in the industrial consumption of fresh water and fifth in industrial energy use globally. It is also the third industrial greenhouse gas emitter. Documented health risks to humans associated with pulp mills include cancer, lung disease, reproductive and hormone problems, heart disease, immune system damage, and skin diseases, among others. Poisonous leakages into water bodies and the air are frequent in pulp mill operations throughout the world, whether in Finland, Chile, Indonesia, or Brazil. The pulp industry is increasingly moving its operations to the south as a number of conditions in these countries allow for large corporate profits. Fastwood monoculture tree plantations have played a major role in the sharp increase in paper consumption over the past 50 years. But what are fastwood monoculture tree plantations? They are vast areas of land covered with a